This is Talking Planning.
Yes, I'm travelling on a Scania L94UB with Duffy's buses on a Route 4 service. And this is a real old school bus because it doesn't have air conditioning, which is something you just don't see very often today at all. But what it does have is this surprisingly wild seat fabric and opening windows, which are something you don't get too often anymore at all, particularly on a Brisbane bus. So come and join me for the ride. Despite the lack of air conditioning, it's actually a really nice place to be because, like all Duffy's buses I've caught so far, and the Stewart's bus I covered this morning, they're all impeccably clean, well kept, and are in far better condition than anything in Brisbane, basically. So, especially given the fact that today is not so hot.
The interior of these Duffy's buses are clean, comfortable and functional, with an unusual interior combination: vinyl seat base and a velour/moquette seat back. I've never seen it before, but there's a few Duffy's buses that are done like that. To compensate for the lack of air conditioning, the majority of windows are opening and use a hopper window design, so you just pull the top of the window in to allow some fresh air in. The roof vents could also be opened, however they were closed today. And today, given that the temperature was around 25 degrees, even with the roof hoppers closed and the normal windows open, the temperature on board was still fairly pleasant. Duffy's has two L94UBs with this Volgren CR221L body, and those two don't have air conditioning. There's also another one which is a custom coaches body which is air conditioned, and I caught that bus as well whilst travelling on this journey. You might find it hard to believe, but I actually enjoyed riding on an unair conditioned bus, as it's something you don't do very often. And given today's weather conditions were quite good, it wasn't too bad and it was a nice experience regardless. Usual for being on a bus, the breeze that comes through the windows actually messes up your hair. It's quite funny, and yet something that you are not used to these days. That being said, all good things must come to an end, and I was approaching Hinkler Central where I was about to get off the bus. So thank you for joining me on Talking Planning, and see you again soon.